What is going on, Wastelanders? It is me, Lone Vault Wanderer, here with another Fallout 4 video. Now, I have to speak a bit softly in this video because I'm not at home, and also just mind I'm using a different microphone right now, so excuse the audio quality. But anyways, this video is about how Fallout 4 is going to take place mostly after Fallout 3. Now, the article that I'm talking off of, as always, is linked in the description below, but if you want the highlights, please feel free to stay tuned to this video. So the article starts off by saying, just in case there was any doubt, Todd Howard of Bethesda recently told The Telegraph that despite Fallout 4's pre-nuclear opening, most of the game takes place after the events of Fallout 3. That introductory segment is strictly a prologue. They're referring to the pre-war segment, that is. And he explained, intended to add dramatic heft to the experience. Quote, "It needs to be a prologue," he said. "It's important to us to let you experience that world so that when you emerge from the vault you feel the sense of loss and think, I wish this was the way it was. Having the beginning and having the sense that stuff is all gone, that you've lost everything, that is important." So this short article confirms several things. First of all, it confirms when Fallout 4 is actually set. Now, before this news, we could kind of guess or glean from the previous setting of the Fallout games in terms of dates when Fallout 4 was actually set, because Fallout 1 took place before Fallout 2, which took place before Fallout 3, which took place before Fallout New Vegas. So each game was sequentially placed one after the other, so it only made sense for Fallout 4 to be set after Fallout 3 and probably New Vegas as well, even though those games, Fallout 3 and New Vegas that is, were set very, very close to another. But at least this news confirms that yes, Fallout 4 will take place after Fallout 3, which presumably means that the events of Fallout 3 are going to affect Fallout 4 in some way. Now, my best guess is that, for example, the people in Boston have heard about what's happened in the Capital Wasteland with the water purification, and they decided to replicate that, for example, or try and get some water from the Capital Wasteland. I'm not sure how that would work in terms of the distances between, the Capital Wasteland and Massachusetts and Boston, but nevertheless, I think there's going to be some sort of connection there. It just wouldn't make sense otherwise, especially if you're calling the game Fallout 4. And with Fallout 2, it had some sort of relation to Fallout 1, so it does make sense overall. And secondly, I think a good point that Todd Howard raises is that having that experience of pre-war before you actually step into the actual post-apocalyptic wasteland, it's a great juxtaposition in the sense that it lets you experience how things were before the bombs fell. So when you eventually emerge into the wasteland after war has unraveled, you do get that sense of distinction, you get that sense of a comparison, which hits home a lot more than in comparison to Fallout 3, where you kind of wake up in tranquility in the vault because, you're with your father and it's your birthday. It's that kind of peaceful scenario. But now I think it hits home a lot more because the war hasn't actually happened yet. With Fallout 3, the war had happened, you're sitting in the vault, but the world outside of you is still post-apocalyptic. With Fallout 4, the world is actually at peace, it's in some sort of tranquility, but the bombs have not fell yet. And then you also get to experience the Vault-Tec representative going around and saying, hey, you've been accepted into this vault, and seeing what that was like, because in Fallout 3, if you went to Springvale, for example, you would go into the mailboxes and you would see some of the letters from Vault-Tec saying, welcome, you've been accepted into the vault, you've been pre-approved, but now we actually get to see a Vault-Tec representative in person do that. So it's good to see it from that side of things. And again, just to reiterate, once you step out into the wasteland, after experiencing the world before the Great War, it would be very interesting to see how things have changed, how things have progressed, how the world is dealing after the bombs have fallen. And also as well, just being able to see the bombs fall. Many people have played Fallout 1, 2, 3 New Vegas. I've played Fallout 1, not 2, but then you've had people even playing just Fallout 3 in New Vegas. We've experienced the world of Fallout after this catastrophic event, but we actually haven't experienced the catastrophic event itself. In Fallout 4, we're going to be able to do that, and I think that's awesome. So anyways, Wastelanders, I would love to hear what you think about this particular topic. Please put your thoughts in the comments below. Please be sure to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Links to those pages are in the description below. And until next time, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.